What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. I honestly forgot that this live stream was happening this morning, so I literally just woke up to a bunch of tags and messages about the live stream news. So, if there's anything I miss, I'm going to be going through it later, but I want to go over the important stuff, which they did post on the English Twitter. So, we're going to go over it. It looks like there's three things that's going to be going on. So first things first, as I predicted, the Broccoli banner was bait for the banner that they have planned. I'm not sure when this is going to drop, but I assume within the next week. So if you have stuff to farm, definitely get ready. But I feel very weird about this because they're calling her the light maid. Essentially, we're getting Terraria Leafa, who has not appeared yet in the anime, but like I said, they did just drop her in Memory Defrag, so it was only a matter of time before we got her in Rising Steel. They're calling her the Light Maiden. Alright, maybe they're referring to Alice here. It's just weird because they write Light Maiden and then Goddess of Earth. Yeah. So that must be what they're referring to. So they're calling Alice the Light Maiden, which means she's probably going to be a light attribute version of Alice, which I'm totally fine with. You know, we can definitely use that. We don't need another Earth Alice. And then, so this does imply that this is going to be a double banner. So it will not just be a solo Terraria Leafa banner, which I think is fine overall because it gives people more chances to do like the half-off summons and what have you there. I guess the only downside being if you are someone who's going to do all 5 steps, which will definitely be me, if I don't pull, if within the first few multis I don't pull this Leafa, I'm definitely going to keep going. It does kind of split the pool there, which could be a bad thing for some people. So very cool. It looks like this Alice is War of Underworld Alice. I'm not sure if this is when she's taking out the goblins, in the first part before the war actually starts when she's in Rulid, or if this is actually just part of the war. It looks like she is, you can see kind of right here, she is holding her harness for her dragon. So this could just be part of the war itself. These are obviously their level 100 artwork, which is pretty cool. And then obviously they don't have much artwork to go off of with this Leafa because obviously she's only been in promotional artwork. So it's not going to be super flashy. Plus they do have the kind of like goddess background that they've done with the other units as well to kind of go together, which is pretty nice. So that's going to be that. And then we're also getting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Who is going to be our free-to-play character for the month of May, which is to be expected. That makes sense. I like that they're finally doing Kid Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was wondering, I was like, okay, they did Kid Alice for the first month of the game. They're obviously going to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! And a Kirito at some point. Kid versions, because they did that with Memory Defrag as well, where they had all 3 of them as kids. Although those versions were summonable. But it looks like there's going to be a high score ranking event. It says on now, but I don't think it's live in the game. I mean, it could, for all I know, it could be live in the game. I'm actually going to open up my phone right now while we're talking here and see. Because it says on now, but I was not aware that there was anything live in the game. I'm probably wrong. Like I said, I literally just woke up. But let's go on to the next thing while I check that out on the side. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. So let's just go over everything real quick. So there's going to be pickup scouts element that change daily. So this is great if you are a new player to the game and you need to start, you have the gems to kind of start summoning. So we got your fire banner, water, earth. By the way, water desperately needs a new banner. That's why they're showing off Sortiliana here, but it desperately needs more water. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, there are a decent amount. There's like 4 water units they can use. There's Sortiliana, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and then the Alfheim, Kirito, and Asuna. And I think that's pretty much it for water units that are summonable. Earth, wind, light, dark, non-elemental. I might actually go on the non-elemental. Pulling this Kirito would not be that bad, but I'm definitely not touching any of these until I make sure I have the Leafa in my possession. So yeah, so that's cool. The banners are 3-star and above, so it doesn't look like they're step-ups, though. It looks like it's just a 50% off first time. So you do your multi, and then you're pretty much done there. I don't know if you can keep going, but I guess you'll see. Like I said, it changes daily. I don't know when these are going to start. Okay, yeah, there's no ranking event on right now, so very interesting that they said it's on. Maybe it's about to start. I'm not really seeing anything in the news about anything, so maybe later today we'll get some news. I expect, honestly, I would say by Friday we should see this Terraria banner and probably the ranking event, which would actually make sense because if they start on Friday, you know, it is the 1st of May, so that would be a good point to kind of start there. So I would say Friday is a good starting point for a lot of this stuff. And then it looks like there's going to be some scouting campaign again, which our literal last one just ended. Get free scouts 3 times daily during the Golden Week period. So from April 30th to May 10th, so that's like 11 days, get 3 free scouts daily. So you get essentially 33, you essentially get 33 free single summons. On the last batch, I didn't get a 4-star once. I mean, I guess it's bound to happen because you got to think it's, you know, every single summon you're doing, it's a 3% chance that you're going to get a 4-star. So, you know, that 3% chance could just not favor you one time. But I did get lucky. I actually had some Argo tickets that I got recently, and I actually got a 4-star off of that. So that was kind of nice. Ironically enough, I didn't even think in my head that, you know, I was like, oh, Argo. I pulled Argo. You know, I can finally get her to 100, but if you pull Argo when it's not her actual pull, like the first time with the purple tickets, you don't get Argo shards. You get just regular element shards. So I was like, I'm not going to waste these on a free-to-play unit. So I ended up using those on my Roni. Roni? Yeah, the Roni, the more recent one, the Earth one. So that's that. And then the final thing it looks like that was covered on stream was there is going to be a new... This will be a way to make our units stronger. And you should expect this as time goes on. You know, this will probably... Our character pages will get increased even more. But this is apparently called the Imaginary Board. It's something that's currently in development. It looks like you're going to have 4 skills that you can unlock. And by the way, I'm assuming that these skills are going to be tied to your limit breaks. So the amount of limit breaks that you have will determine it. So if you just have one at level 80, you won't be able to put a skill in, is how I see this. So, you know, 85, 90, 95, 100. So all your level 100 units, you'll be able to kind of do this. I'm not sure how you'll obtain these different imagination things, like this one right here, Strike Imagination, boost attack and crit by 3%. Rapid Imagination boosts speed by 1%, so you have to kind of be picky and choosy about what you put on your characters. But I think this is really cool. Use certain items and get up to 4 skills, power up your favorite characters. So it's just a new way to kind of, I guess, not really change the meta, but boost the meta. You know, maybe take older units that aren't as prevalent anymore. I mean, this Kirito is still phenomenal. Like, I still use him on a lot of teams, even when I don't need Dark Element characters, because he's still one of my best characters, I feel like, just general usage-wise. I feel like no units in the game have really aged that badly, except for maybe, like, 1 or 2. But I guess that really depends on how you play and what you use and stuff. So this is really cool there to kind of see that. I was wondering if they were ever going to do like an actual awakening, or if we were going to see, you know, 5 stars, 6 stars at some point. But it looks like the first step towards that is going to be this imagination board. So this will be a way to boost your characters. So I expect that they'll add something to like the evolution stages, you know, where the level books and the level materials and the books. So there'll probably be another one added there. This might be something that's added alongside the money farming mission and the like blacksmith stuff, where you could farm those as much as you want, and you just get random skills from that. Or this may be something where there will be a specific event where you farm points and then you can exchange, every event for some of these skills. As time goes on, you got to choose which ones you want. Make sure you're not just throwing skills on characters all willy-nilly. Like if there's a heal imagination skill, obviously you want to save it for a healer and you don't want to slap it on this Kirito right here. But it looks like those are the important points from this. So I'd say the most important thing here is definitely, we are going to be getting a Leafa and Alice banner, so definitely save for that if that's what you need. So Light Maiden, makes sense. I just wish they moved them, the words different, because it makes it talk like, oh, Light Maiden, oh, Goddess of Earth, but that's not actually how it is. So the fact that they are saying Light Maiden really makes me think that this Alice is going to be Light attribute, and then you can't call her Goddess of Earth Terraria Leafa and not make her an Earth unit, so I feel like she'll probably be Earth. I guess they could not, but it would be very weird if she drops as not an Earth unit. But once we get some news in-game, we'll definitely talk about that there. But I would still say this Friday, Thursday or Friday, because with the banner, they can do it whenever. As for the ranking event, they've started events before where they're like, oh, for the month of May, but then it starts on the 30th. So I definitely think that this could start either Thursday or Friday, for sure. And then the ranking event where we'll start to get shards for this Yu-Gi-Oh here, which I really like this Yu-Gi-Oh's artwork, when he has his axe before, they get the actual blue rose sword to cut down the Rulid tree, but it's really cool. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about right here. Let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited for... By the way, this is our first Leafa since Starter Pack Leafa, so it's nice that, one, she's not going to be a wind unit, presumably. But two, it's nice to finally have another Leafa here. Because all the other female characters from, the core group have... I guess you could say Liz and Silica only have one variant of themselves, but... Leafa's one of those characters where she was here from the beginning, and this is her first time, which makes sense because the game is, it's Alicization. So characters that aren't as heavily prevalent in Alicization aren't going to get as many units, I feel like. That's why we're not going to get, we've gotten, one Gun Gale, Kirito, and Sinon. We're probably not going to see them very often in a game like this, at least not right now. But that's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.